see that?
He must be from England, yeah?
Wales.
Is that another country?
Yes and no.
How many countries are in this country?
4.
Brendan, you've written and performed pieces about soccer before, including the original Ted Lasso commercials. What makes it such a rich source for material?
On some level, it's because most Americans don't know that much about it. And while they've been not knowing about it, soccer has been generating its own history for over a century in every other country in the world, and ours too. And there's just a rich tapestry of characters and behaviors and geniuses and morons that kind of make for good stories, or at least good bits every now and again. A lot of us have been told in this country that soccer is lame, and if you don't like sports at all, that's fine. But if you like sports and don't like soccer, you're missing out, because it's a hoot.
I read that you and Jason used to play the FIFA game when you were in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
What team would you play as? I
would play as Arsenal, and he would spite me by playing as Manchester United, who are, I'll spare the world my opinions of Manchester United, but Arsenal are just great. So I was right.
Nick, do you have a team?
No, I very much don't. I'm genuinely not that big a fan of football, which is is proving a problem during this whole junket, really.
That's not a problem. How about this? I read that you have a doctorate in seismology.
Oh, yeah.
So there we go. We had an earthquake here in Los Angeles last night.
We did, yeah. What magnitude?
Yeah.
What magnitude was it?
4.2, so it wasn't huge.
Okay.
It woke me up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I slept right through it. Although I did wake up with my glasses underneath me, which made me feel like maybe I did it in my sleep. How often do you use your seismology in everyday life?
All the time. I'm always taking readings. I'm always just sort of checking that, the tectonic plates are moving as they should do. I sadly aren't using it as much anymore. I'm still fascinated by it. It's just that I guess, I got sort of bitten by the acting bug, and it was the right call, I think, in the long run.
You have a doctorate in seismology?
Yeah, well, I've got an MPhil in it, yeah. My mum even said at the weekend, if the acting doesn't work out, I can still fall back on the seismology. So she's still got plans that that's gonna be my career, regardless of what I try and do to avoid it.
You know what? It's not even very good. It's probably really bad. You know what? It's embarrassing even.
Sorry, Nate. I have a real tricky time hearing folks that don't believe in themselves, so I'm gonna ask you real quick again. Do you think this idea will work?
Yeah, I do.
Whoa! Why are you screaming at us, Nate? We're right here!
British TV seasons are often shorter than they are in the States. What was it like to have 13 episodes of something to kind of stretch your legs as a character?
10 in this case. Is that right? About 10 episodes on it.
13 is right, yeah.
It's a big difference, actually, and you just have to pace yourself a little bit. I mean, particularly with Nathan, just because he goes on a bit of a journey, from the start, sort of starting off quite shy before sort of his confidence sort of building. And I knew that was all coming, even though I'd not seen the latest script until much later on into the shooting process. Brendan and Jason had let me know kind of how that character was going to develop. So, yeah, you just have to sort of pace yourself a little bit so you don't peak too early. But, yeah, it is surprisingly different, also just in terms of the length of the shoot. A shoot over here in the UK for 6 episodes could just be 6 weeks, whereas, with Ted Lasso, we're sort of filming for 4 months, so you just sort of get to know everyone so much better, and you really bond as well.